What up? What up? What up? What's happening, good people? Y'all know what it is. We back in the building. I know y'all missed this last week, but it's okay. It's all right. I think I said it backwards. Either way, it still works for me. I'm just saying. Any. All right, so let's get this started. The rant for this week is this, right? Your feelings, your emotions, and your opinion is yours. Stop thinking everybody else is supposed to change because of how you feel, how you think, and your opinion on something. The same way how you will specifically say out your mouth, I'm going to say what I want. I'm going to do what I want. I don't care how people feel. Other people think the same way. So a lot of y'all got this misconception that because I feel some type of way about what you did or said, that I got to change. But you don't feel like you should have to change. We are all people. We all got feelings. We all got thoughts. We all got emotions. We all have our opinion on whatever is going on. But everybody's not going to change because you feel like they should change, especially when they know for a fact you're not going to change. It is what it is. Amen. What up? What up?
What's going on? Good brother. How you be?
Good brother. Wow.
Good brother. The glasses. It's the glasses.
Okay.
It is my opinion that my plumping lip gloss got me looking like I got soup coolers this week. Y'all see them?
So when people say that, right? Soup coolers. What does
Yeah.
that actually mean? That's one of those things I never understood why people
I
say.
mean, you got bottom lip and you got top lip. Like
Don't
with
everybody got
me,
bottom lip and top?
no. Like with me, I have a very thin top lip, and then I got a little bit going on the bottom lip. But imagine like two of my bottom lips, and I don't know how to. Big lips, damn it, soup coolers.
I don't know where that was about to go. That's why I'm like, okay.
I was trying. Hey, Dwayne. Good
Hey,
evening.
help her out, Fred, because I don't know what
You
was
know
about
what
to
they
happen.
are. She know what they are.
So she is correct. Big lips are called soup coolers because when you have a big upper and lower mouth, like mush mouth, that's you couldn't talk. You can't talk like that. I mean, you would talk like that if you got big lips, but it comes from like if there was a bowl of soup, your big ass lips would cool that whole thing like soup coolers. So that's soup coolers
So,
for y'all who didn't know.
They cool it down again, Fred?
Stupid.
Just like that.
Stupid.
Hold on, baby. Chill. Hold on. You know what time it is, man. Come on now. All on the table. A cash done match. Get outclassed. Who's not typecast for telling fables. The artifacts just kick back. Enjoy the panel. With true flies in all sides. Get different angles. With grown talk the mission. Small talk is missing. Free talk don't always equate to your addition. The difference. No misstep in intellect. Delay stress. This podcast a safe bet. Stay enlightened.
Man.
Where everybody at?
Man. What's his face?
That's how you be in the intro.
Hey, but why you be sitting there plotting though, Tasha, with your cigar? Like you be sitting there like, what we about to do? What we about to do?
What we fitting to do?
What y'all don't understand is everything about that is everybody's personality actually in
Why am I creeping?
So you don't think you creepy?
I'm creepy, bro.
This what we doing now, Fred?
Hold on. Let me soften the light. I'm creepy, bro.
Yeah.
Don't Amron.
I had to. I had to soften the light so everybody didn't see my creepiness, I guess.
Don't try to Amron face me. Back up.
Hey, yo, I just went. So give me an example when I have shown my creepiness, I guess, to everybody on here.
I ain't about to get into this, Fred.
Specific.
I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to sit
Yeah,
here.
Tasha, do you have a specific time when I was creepy?
Listen. Okay. Nothing about you was creepy.
Me and you have been podding for some years now, Fred.
Hey, for real, I'm gonna just say it like this. If I'm creepy, it be nigga thoughts. It be man thoughts, for real. So maybe
that's how you want to look at it. I'm cool with that too.
Maybe she is
Big
a little
Cheryl's Furrow. Yeah, let me change my name to Big Cheryl.
Did you say Cheryl's Fro?
Cheryl's Fro. That's what I think that's what I'm gonna name my fro is Big Cheryl. Big Cheryl.
No why, y'all. Just Big Cheryl. Just
no why, just Big Cheryl.
It's not even SHIRL. It's just
no, it's SHURL. Cheryl.
Oh, Big Cheryl. Okay. Cheryl. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, so y'all about to whatever.
Yeah, it's us. It's us.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Exactly. Thank you.
That too.
Just boss.
She's a little bit of both. She's definitely a little bit of both. I can understand that. So this episode is inspired by us, content creators.
Okay.
Yes, because at some point we got to hold ourselves accountable. And we got to hold our counterparts accountable at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I don't think we do that. We allow our counterparts to just do what they want. And we say, you know what? I want to be like them. I want to get popping like them. So then you got dudes like Chud the Builder. Y'all know who Chud is. He just running around calling everybody niggas and monkeys.
Pimping out.
Like just wilding out randomly for no reason. You going and play, and you could clearly tell a lot of places he going. He's not going like in the hood. He's going to like downtown bars,
uppity Negro spots,
libraries, courthouses. Like you
where there's people that are rational. Right.
Now here's what's crazy, right? I see in some of these videos in the comments, people saying, "Oh man, y'all ain't no real niggas. Y'all letting him say it." But aren't they smart enough to know better than to get themselves locked up? Because if they put their mitts on, boy, who knows where it's going to go?
Yeah.
Like, let's think about that.
That's true.
Yeah. People don't want to look at that side of it. So why do y'all think content creators feel like they need to go so hard for these likes, comments, and clicks?
It's money. It's money. Go ahead, Tasha. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you didn't. Just furthermore, they just don't think, like, depending on the skit, the action, whatever it is that they're selling, they don't think that there are any consequences because they're content creators.
And they could say, oh, it was a prank. Oh, it was this. It was for this. It was this. And that's going to be like forgiven. Like, oh, I understand this was for TikTok. Never mind. Nah, like you said earlier, Roy, you run into some real people who ain't on social media, who don't give a nothing. They don't care. They don't care. And they will knock somebody's block off because that's not the world that they come from. Right. They come from a completely different world. They not on social media. They don't know who you are. They just they don't know what trends are going on or nothing. They don't care about none of it. So
y'all remember
play if you want to.
Y'all remember the skit where it was a young man and a much older man in a restroom, and the younger guy was filming his content, and the older man had to wash his hands. Mm-hmm. And the older man, move out of my way, young man.
Right.
Yeah.
Move out of my way, young man, and move out of my way became him getting smacked up all upside his head because he's playing with the wrong people.
Everybody not trying to hear that.
It's also we've in this society now, you know, youth is always kind of disrespectful anyway. You know what I mean? That's just what youth is. But in this realm now, everything is just, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? You fighting a 72-year-old grandma, even though she pushed you. You know what I'm saying? You still doing.
And she
like
probably pushed you because you did something stupid.
or you said something ridiculous that you maybe shouldn't have said. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe the grandma said something crazy, but at the same time, you gotta be like, this is somebody's grandma. It could be my grandma. So let me, you know. But I think we just slowly losing respect for everything that we held valuable at some point in time. And I'm talking about elderly people. I'm talking about parents. I'm talking about aunt, uncle roles,
Pregnant
doctor
women,
roles, pregnant
men.
women, your friends, boyfriend, girl, like every role now is just so convoluted with BS that is people don't respect it. Titles anymore, because now titles are just like they don't mean anything to some people, you know, and sometimes titles shouldn't mean anything. But also too, they getting paid off of that drama because the more clickbaity it is, the more engaging or tantalizing or emotionally grabbing it is for the audience. They're going to stick to it. They're going to keep watching it. They're going to share it, even though they don't like it or it's tragic. They're like, oh my God, I got to show 50,000 people. You know what I mean? This is horrible.
People literally, what was that period? When she was the chick, whoever the chick was doing that, people literally were sharing it to show how stupid she was.
But she still made it.
Crazy. She ended up getting a record deal because of that.
Of course.
She got a record deal by saying absolutely nothing because people shared it because in their mind, I need everybody to see how stupid you are.
Just like Sweet Brown, I went up, give me a cold pop. Ain't nobody got time for that. She went viral. They was trying to make fun of her, but it in turn, you know what I'm saying, it worked out for her. I'm happy it worked out for her, you know.
A lot of these people that go viral literally go viral because people like, oh, look at how stupid this is. Let me show y'all how stupid it is. Of course. 90 billion people want to show somebody else how stupid it was instead of saying, this is stupid. Let me scroll on.
And then what happens is the stupidity converges together, and then they create a channel, they create some songs, they create a movie, they create merchandise, and then they're oversaturating, and then it's just like that was their 15 minutes of fame. So now they got to do something else that
more ridiculous.
Yes, to have more attention, like the big neck dude and the little skinny white dude. They got together. They got a rap video. They went on tour. These people go on tour.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? And it's amazing because I just be watching some of the stuff like, and I was talking to my friend earlier about it. Like, are these people who are on social media, is this really your personality or are you always performing? You know what I'm saying? Like when I see you in person, is this really your personality or is it a switch you turn on and off? Me personally, when I get up on stage, you're going to see the same person.
It amazes me how many people be like, yo, you really act exactly on your podcast like you do in real life.
How else should I act?
Am I supposed to be different? I'm confused by that. I'm lost. No, you really are an asshole in real life. Like I'm confused. Like, was I supposed to change because I'm not on the podcast? Was I supposed to be this sweet, kind, polite, ultra sensitive dude?
I mean, you could be like it wouldn't hurt.
It would hurt. Actually, it would hurt. I'll be honest, it would hurt.
You could be a Terrence Howard, you know, play a thug on TV, and then you you a scientist strumming a guitar, talking about
bang. The fact that he quivers with every word he says is just crazy.
He needs to make it sound dramatic so you could believe him. You know what I mean?
Facts. At some point, these content creators got to realize, right? Your life can and will be on the line for your stupidity, though.
Yeah, man.
Like, why is that not a thought? Like, at some point, it's not like it's been just one prank person that has gotten themselves hurt, shot, killed, stabbed, beat up, locked up. It's been hundreds of them at this point. So at what point? I'm watching the video earlier today. The chick says, I'm a randomly grab hold dudes' hands just to get their response. And she's walking up to dudes who are walking.
I've seen a dude do that too. Mm-hmm.
And every time a chick ready to swing, oh, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank.
No.
Come on, like
I'm not laughing.
I seen the opposite. A dude did that and he grabbed every woman's hand and brought flowers and stuff and was like, "Can I get your number?" And I'm just sitting there like, you're going up to clearly married women, because one, they're with their husband and they got a ring on. You know what I mean? And I'm just, and hate to say it, you a black dude with locks. You were asking for a little hurt, and at some point in time.
But be honest, Fred. Like a lot of them women be dead into it. Like they have
Girl,
never.
when I tell you, the Latino woman was like, "Sí, gracias,
Uh-huh.
gracias." Her husband's like, "No, I speak English. She's my wife." She was going though. She was going. She was about to say the number and everything. I was laughing.
You would have been going as you fell for that, and I'm right here. Like,
I'm right here.
You might as well just go ahead and go at that point. Like, what are you still here?
That's what I feel.
Go because each stranger has the capacity to come up to me with flowers and a few kind words that I
easy.
Don't get from home. Yeah, I might as well go.
If you walk up and it's that easy, it'd be one thing if I'm not around. But if it's that easy and I'm standing here,
yeah,
clearly you won't want to be here.
And it wasn't like he walked up like some bewildered, happy, like senile man, like, "Hey, lady, have some flowers. You look pretty." Nothing like that. He grabbed her hand and was like, "Here, you're pretty. Here's some flowers." Yeah, and I'm just like, you even accepted the flowers. Some women was like, no, they took the flowers, but they was weirded out. Until their husband stepped in. But I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have one of them things, somebody coming up to me, nor a husband. So I don't know how to act in that situation. So
you always got to end up there.
That's where this is where I'm at. Where am I supposed to be?
Where is she supposed to be?
Oh my!
Here you go, sighing and.
I'm just saying. Did
we make it? Hey, but did we make it? But did we make it 17 minutes without cussing?
No.
Oh. We did. I didn't cuss.
No. Freddie was about 3.5 minutes in.
Oh, I thought I was going okay.
It's Freddie every single week. I just want y'all to know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was actually trying to be conscious this week.
What'd I say, Raw?
Yeah, what she said. Because I didn't
hear I think it was like shit.
I don't think I did then.
That's right. If he prove it or it didn't happen.
It
didn't happen.
We ain't in nursing. Cut it out. If you ain't right, if you ain't documented it didn't happen. We ain't doing this.
If you didn't show me your work, you don't get the credit.
Yeah, this ain't one of them.
It didn't happen.
No, we're not doing it. Why do you think consequences? I'm sorry. Why do consequences rarely go viral, but the chaos always does?
Because sometimes the consequence ain't just a smack on the hand.
Or sometimes they don't want the people to deter from the chaos, right? So if you didn't see how everybody else is meeting their consequences and stuff, ain't nothing happened to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same thing. So it perpetuates the chaos because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, or the consequence is you don't see him no more. You just don't.
Too. Exactly. Hey, what happened to that one person who was, you don't see them no more? They banned from social media, maybe, or something like that. I didn't know he got shot and stabbed, but that's what you get. You just can't bum rush people. Hey, so there was a prankster out here. He came out here and it was the first time gas was high. I can't remember when, but he would act like he was siphoning gas out of people's cars. Right. Don't you know he came over here in the hood at the barbershop over here where they got some things in the back you could get and some haircuts and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like you feel what I mean? And he over there like acting like he's siphoning gas, and some dudes came over like, hey. Yeah, he stopped doing that. He stopped doing it that day.
I bet he did.
Hey, he had a whole gang of people on camera going out. It's a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank. Yeah. White boy, why are you over here playing? Because all it's going to do is result. No, I mean me neither. But I'm just saying, no, in this area, the way we would react will get us all locked up quick, fast, in a hurry. He fixing himself to be a victim and taking maybe
they're
4 or
gonna
5
edit
brothers
that
down.
video to make it look like they did nothing wrong.
Oh no, it came out. He was because that got tons of views. Like, you ain't gonna come over here no more. Yeah, you ain't.
Tasha, why do you think people believe that saying it's a prank just forgives everything?
Because when you are a jokester, a prankster, I mean, I guess you think everybody else is going to understand.
When's the last time somebody said something foul to you and said, "Oh no, I'm just joking," and you was like, "Oh, you know what? You're right. They just joking."
Yeah,
Hell no, you still was in your mind like, "Oh, fuck you, nigga."
There's always a little bit of truth in the joke. Always. That's
always
what makes the joke a little like
absolutely.
Always.
But don't play with me.
I know that's right.
Go find something safe to do. I'm not the right.
Don't throw rocks at your friends. Don't play with me.
They see you as safe though, Tosh. What do you mean?
They couldn't possibly. Couldn't possibly. I'm the 12-year-old that got left in charge.
Yo.
They don't want to play with me. They don't. I'm in charge around here.
But the way you responded, like they couldn't possibly. You was grabbing all the pearls, like, oh my, no.
It was the British accent and everything.
Yeah.
Because don't play with me. I don't play with other people's children. I don't play with my children. That's my saying. I don't play with my children. I'm damn sure I ain't gonna.
Ooh, that was fun. Tasha, that was funny right there. She said, no, couldn't be, possibly, no. Is that Grapey Pond?
Are the pranks the worst thing about the internet at this point when it comes to these content creators?
I didn't hear the first part of your question.
Are pranks the worst thing about content creators at this point?
I don't think so. And I'm going to answer that very quickly because I think the skits where they create is not a prank, but when they create the chaotic skits of like fighting over food stamps in Walmart or something, that's a skit. Or creating a fake tragedy or emotional like moment. Not just a prank,
you really don't know if it's a skit no more because these dudes is getting real.
Sometimes, even like they stage it on an airplane or something, and somebody's doing something. I'm like, this plane looked too big. Like, how, you know what I mean? It's too much. But I don't think the pranks. I think those situations where they create to get those social conversations started sometimes. And then also what I think, not just the pranks, but content creators where they share those viral videos of emotional anguish or a violent moment that they just keep going on, perpetuating. So, because what I've seen lately is I've seen clips from 2021 that's, coming back up, and it's like,
it's like people digging in the crates for stuff because they can't find it.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and they getting, engagement on that. And I'm like, yo, this is like years ago. Why are you talking about it now? Because it's not relevant.
If people didn't see it then, they think it's brand new.
And that's what I'm saying. And they all commenting on it like it's brand new. And I'm looking at it like, this was posted 4 years ago. What's going on? So I don't think it's just pranks. I also think, and we could get to that a little bit later in my celebrity, but it's also people that false credentials and things, those gurus.
Oh, we're going to get to that. And
we're going to get to that. It's the false gurus of, just because someone is saying something and they crossing their arms real hard on their flyers in a blazer.
Crossing their arms real hard, though.
They're looking real serious. And that's what I mean. We're all performing. We're all performing. Like, what are we performing? Yeah, just like, nah, this one. You gotta look real confident. That's the real estate to the side like this.
Hold on. I seen a real estate, I guess a commercial or whatever the other day. No lie, no joke. I really thought this was an OnlyFans ad.
For real, I seen one like that in Texas.
So she started outside the house. She had like this short skirt on, little shirt, and she's like, "Hey, you know how they always do. We need to get. You think you can't afford this type of house and blah blah blah. And come on inside. Let's take a tour." So as she goes in, and you know how the camera pans to see the house, and when it come back, this chick got on just straight up lingerie, and she's walking, showing the house, and I'm like, "Wait, I'm confused. How did
I
we
gotta buy a house now? Oh my! Like,
it's crazy." I actually like looking at videos of houses because I'd be like, damn, that's decent. Oh man, I like that right there. But in this video, I'm like, wait, how did we get there? Like,
I want to buy another house. Like,
but that's a hell of a marketing scheme because we know men don't buy houses like that.
No.
That's a hell of a marketing scheme. And I'm like, that's just crazy. But whatever.
Because the women buy the houses, but if the guy sees the ad and is like, hey, let's go get a house, let's use that realty company because one of their people are going to be hot.
And she was double turkeyed up. So it was what it was. Tasha, what do you think?
Facts. What's worse than the pranks are the people from your friends list. Keep me and my family in prayer right now.
Oh, you silly.
We're going through a lot. But don't ask me no questions.
Don't tell me no details. Don't inbox me. I'm tired of everybody inboxing me. Just let me, I'm telling you it's private. I just need y'all's prayers. And if y'all want to donate to my Cash App. And
you could have not come on the internet at all. We're the ones that come on and they crying. They cry. They on the internet and they crying. You don't got something else that you should be taking care of right now? Figuring out the source of those tears, drying those tears. No, you ran straight to fucking Facebook. I can
perform. I'm telling you.
Perform. So yes, they are
perform.
They are much worse than the pranks.
Oh, that's funny.
I got this is hilarious because I got a couple people that I know personally, right?
Really?
They do not get on social media all year, right?
Bruh.
Now, here's just crazy because it's two different opposite ends of this spectrum, right? You got the ones that you never see until they having the most amazing day of their life. Or the ones you never see until they having the worst day of their life. Like, where you been at for the last 537 days? We ain't see you. Now all of a sudden you pop up and your day is either super duper awesome, amazing, or just the worst fucking day ever.
You know, the ones I like outside of that are the ones that either they single, and then pop up like, come to my baby shower. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. Single don't mean you ain't getting stuffed. This is what it is.
True. Or they take you through every motion of, I met this new guy. He's here. He's wonderful. Oh, look at us. And y'all have conversation all through. You're in the other room. Hey, babe, on Facebook. Yes, babe, on Facebook. What are we doing, babe, on Facebook? Cut that out. We go to work together. We drive together. We take a break together. And then they break up. And now it's God, dear God, I'm concentrating on my children and myself right now.
Wait. I'm now celibate, God.
Yeah, I was gonna say celibate, and then you posting Bible scriptures and going to church talking about
Facts.
But how come we can't be taken? I got questions. What happened with the breakup? Was it you? Was it him? Did he slap your kid? Did your kid was always bad as hell?
If she's writing it, it's always him. If he's writing it, it's always her.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you took us through every little increment of that, the build up of happiness. Take me through there. Take me through there. You know what I mean? I want to know the details because let me hear the juice before. Let me hear the squeezes. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more. Because 75 days later, I met this new guy. I think it's going to be the love of my life. And it
starts all over again.
It's a constant cycle.
But you better not comment on it. You better mind your business. So for me, it's the love gurus. I am so tired of the love gurus at this point.
The
And
relationship.
here's what's crazy about these love gurus. Most of them single.
Yes.
This is what kills me about it. You can't get in a relationship, but you can teach everybody how to be in one.
Maybe they don't want one.
And the ones that's in a relationship, right? Why do they all pander to men? All the ones in relationships only pander to men.
Because men need to work on themselves, Raw. Don't you know that?
They're not talking. They're not talking in a way that men need to work on themselves. They're talking about how horrible women are to men. That's what I get. That's you're pandering at that point. You're not even being decent about it. Just because you're in a relationship don't mean every other woman besides you is horrendous.
Yeah.
Like it's just these love gurus, they kill me. I don't understand it.
I don't listen to them. They don't really come up in my feed too much, you know, outside of tonight's conversation because it's regional to me.
Yeah.
You know, that pops up a lot.
They starting to pander real heavy.
Real heavy. And I really think that's why a few of them left the panel is because it just started getting too pandering in the audience. Like they start picking and not really helping people, but picking the most.
Instead of like what I just said, how the couples are pandering to the men, they pander 100% to the women. So it's times where it'll be a question where a chick will tell you flat out she was dead wrong and horrible, but why is this man like that? Girl, even the men, you need to pick a better dude. And that dude just wasn't. And it's like, wait, she just told you.
I don't think.
She literally just said
that Raw.
Dude, I've seen a few of them where the chick literally said, explain how she was the worst type of human being. Dude was a nice dude, but these things right here happen. Oh man, he's just not a real man. And it's just like, wait,
we showed a video here a few episodes ago with the girl saying that she had the guy and she had surgery and he was cleaning her up.
Yes.
So that was one of those. That one right there, if they would have tried to pander to that one, they would have got canceled immediately. Because, first of all, she was the worst type of human being. The fact that you said these things out loud was just crazy. Like, this man literally did everything, gave up his job, everything to take care of you. And you like, oh, he don't.
The fact that she said it publicly. She said it publicly. I can see if you saying it to your mom and your mom was like, bitch, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Or like you talking to your sister or elder that's helping you grasp reality about this man that's taking care of you and he don't have to. But to come out publicly, like, am I bad? Is he a good man? Like, fuck.
Wild.
It's cool.
Social media and what is that called? Reality TV is destroying us.
Reality ain't reality.
It is not.
Listen, when I started off like I wanted to be loving hip hop so bad. Like I wanted to when it first came out, long time. Every episode, I felt like I was losing brain cells. I can't.
Yes, girl.
I remember
do it.
What was that? Basketball Wives. I remember when Shaq and what was her name? Shawnee, I do believe that was her name.
His ex-wife.
Yes. So when they first broke up, I remember I was watching the game. I want to say it was like a finals game or something. And they brought her on the interviewer, and she was saying how, I got this new show. It's called Basketball Wives. It's supposed to show like the bright side of, you know, being a wife and having kids.
The bright side.
Player and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually could be pretty dope to watch.
Right.
I'm interested.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Like seeing like how y'all actually got to live, like, you know, because a basketball season is months long. These dudes in and out.
They got to be away from them. All of that.
Even in the off season, they still got to be working hard and training and the third. So that got to be kind of grueling a little bit. So I'm like interested to kind of see it. So my wife started watching it. I watched an episode or two, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. First of all, ain't none of y'all was wives. All of y'all was baby moms.
That's the first one. That's the first one. I was like, nope, it's already a lie.
After that, y'all fighting every episode too. It's like,
about what? About what?
Like, what are we doing here? What happened to the bright side of what happens? You know what I mean? Like, this is what we consider the bright side? Like, really?
And all they really did was get people together, provoke them, and feed them with liquor, and take them to extravagant places. So they take them to extravagant places to do nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they can fight and argue.
So yeah, it was a no for me. I'm like, nope, not gonna be able.
I'm with you, Raw. The first time I watched it and they are introducing people, I'm like, well, she ain't married. She ain't married to him. She got a baby. And they an ex. Well, these ain't basketball wives. They basketball bitches. Like, I don't get it.
One chick, I do believe it was the white.
One of them or two of them was wives.
Was a cheerleader that just got hit. Y'all wasn't even together. He just took you down, got you pregnant, and you ended up on the show.
I think maybe at first it was like one or two was a wife.
Yes.
I think. But
Jackie
after that,
the only wife.
Yeah. And after that, I was like, well, I can't watch it because, and the way they edit it is just annoying as well. So yeah, all of that stuff.
It's like conversation, argue, fight, conversation,
and,
fight, argue, fight, conversation, fight. Like really?
And
like,
reality TV has drastically changed from the original Real World,
dog.
right?
Yes.
Real World, where it was
Real World first came out, it was the shit.
Mind blowing. It was just candid cameras in a house.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
With
strangers. And that's it. And then they gave us Road Trip. You put the strangers in a car? Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's fun. It was very unscripted. Yes, they probably poked and did some things in the background, but I really feel like that was the very first unscripted reality TV show that led the way to everything else. And now it's just
the original first 2 seasons of Real World was the only ones that had no type of script at all.
That's what's up.
Yes, those first 2 seasons, but they also said that certain episodes, the ratings wasn't high enough. That's why they started scripting certain things and having them do certain things and taking them certain places and stuff like that.
And so for me, we can't say we got to everybody in the world got to understand that everything that you see on TV, none of it is real.
No.
None of it. Even if they say real hardcore hitting, it's still not real. Like all the people, they say they love you and everything, and they just trying to sell you a product. At the end of the day, they trying to sell you a product. I just heard, man, it's blowing my mind. I just heard about JG Wentworth, 877 cash now, right?
Greatest commercial ever.
Greatest commercial. Everybody knows it. So if you have a structured settlement and you want your money now, make sure you call them, right?
It's Wentworth.
Girl. So they take 2/3 of your cash.
66%.
Wait.
Oh, JG got me fucked up.
Wait a minute.
When I tell you I learned about this, I was watching what was it? This week, something on HBO, I can't remember. But they're like, yeah, we thought about this. You hear this song all the time, so we decided to dive into it. And they dove into it, and it's like, this man, typically the people who get injured or whatever don't have the capacity, right? They may be illiterate, they don't have the capacity because they've been in an accident, right? And most of them may be factory workers or a car accident. Brain injury really will mess you up. So this one man on here, $2.3 million was his structured settlement. And the reporter, after, everything said and done, he was like, you got JG Wentworth and they gave you $700,000 from 2.3 million.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you see, and you can see his face understanding how the man broke it down to him. He didn't understand. He was like, oh, that's not right. I wouldn't have agreed to that. That's not right at all. So these poor people who are half illiterate, right? They taking advantage of them. And and they got tons of subsidiaries. So they're mind blowing. So this is what I'm saying. The whole world is predatory. So we live in a capitalistic world. So Nothing's real. If they saying this tea is going to heal you, it's not probably. Do your research first. Do your own research. And when you research, don't just go to the second click on Google because it's sponsored. It's sponsored. That's all.
We're gonna get into those healers too, because it's a lot of those out there now too.
Right, man.
But before we do that, let's get into our first segment of the day.
Need y'all to know that these are not my paying attention glasses this evening. These are just cute. So, forgive me in advance. All right, now, tonight we're talking about people risking their freedom, relationships, dignity, employment status for clicks in a comment section full of strangers. The internet said, do it for the views, and common sense packed its bags. So let's see what the stars have to say about this chaos. Aries the Ram, you're going to learn this week that every dare is not a challenge. Stop volunteering to be the crazy friend before your name end up attached to a police report and a hashtag. The internet don't bail people out, beloved. Taurus the Bull, you're watching people embarrass themselves publicly and thinking, could never be me. And you're right, because your spirit of laziness would never allow you to ruin your life for free. Why don't y'all rest? Gemini the Twin, you got two personalities fighting this week. One wants peace, the other wants to comment, this is why your baby dad left. Stay off live, Gemini. Your fingers moving faster than wisdom. Cancer the Crab, somebody around you keeps oversharing online and then crying when people discuss it. Baby, if you live stream your dysfunction, the congregation will testify. Privacy is luxury. Leo the Lion, you're craving attention bad this week. Not post a selfie bad, more like fake a breakup for engagement bad. Relax. Everybody's already looking at you, unfortunately. Virgo, you're spending the week analyzing how people destroy their own lives, and honestly, your research is complete. The conclusion, common sense is on life support and Wi-Fi made it worse. Libra the Scale, you're trying to see both sides of this foolishness. Stop that. Some situations don't have two sides, just one bad decision with good lighting and background music. Scorpio, you secretly love mess this week, but from a safe distance. Front row seat, blanket, snacks, no involvement. Emotional support spectator energy. Honestly, very smart. Sagittarius, your mouth could accidentally make you viral this week. One joke, one hot take, one tequila shot too many, and suddenly you're trending with think pieces attached. Pace yourself. Capricorn, you're judging everybody's poor decisions while actively ignoring your own toxic habits. Very CEO of delusion behavior. Tighten up before karma schedules a team meeting. Aquarius, you're detached from reality this week in the most entertaining way possible. Somebody says that can ruin your reputation, and you respond, but aesthetically, though, seek grounding. And Pisces, little bitty fishies, last but not leashies, your intuition already told you not to post that thing. Listen to it. Every thought is not content. Some moments belong in the group chat and nowhere else. And that concludes tonight's celestial warning labels. Remember, just because it'll go viral does not mean it'll age well. Some of y'all need media training, PR teams, and a long nap. Until next time, keep your vibe protected, your edges laid, and your screenshots organized. See y'all next Saturday.
It will not age well. Remember that, y'all. It will not age well because you look at them Facebook memories like, ooh.
Girl.
How many people do you think right now in 2026, right? Let's say from 2020, let's say starting at 2020. How many people you think starting from 2020 till right now going to look at themselves 10 years ago and 10 years from now and say, man, was that OnlyFans worth that $300?
I don't know. the way society is going, I don't think they'll care.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll care. I think they'll be like, man, I was just making that little bit. I could have been doing more if I'd have known what I know now. I don't know, Raw. I would tell you, I would love to say they would maybe regret and be like, it wasn't worth it. But the way the path the world is going right now.
Listen, that shit 10 years from now, like, yo, I probably need to open up my OnlyFans again. They still on? The app's still there? Let me jump back on this joint.
Gas $5-7 a gallon right now. And there's no end in sight to the things that's going on. you don't know what's going to happen. So I don't know, Raw. I would love to say, nah, they gonna regret it. It wasn't worth it. They gonna have their kids look back at it, but their kids gonna be like, Mom, you should have had me on the OnlyFans with you.
Yo,
10 years from now, I'll be looking at my memories like, damn, bitch, you all against OnlyFans and knowing your ass should have probably on OnlyFans. So
you should have been clapping it up all them years ago.
Exactly.
I would love to tell you it's different, but the way we're raising kids and we have screens in their faces and the way we put the camera in their face and we make them perform. We telling them they have to perform.
So
like, if we really think about this, it's just an infinite struggle right now.
I don't know if y'all seen these videos or not. I don't know, but I know I've seen them and Hectic have seen them, right? And in my mind, I'm like, all right, maybe I'm just bugging. So when Hectic brought it up one day, without me even saying, I'm like, all right, I know I'm kind of not tripping because this dude's a fucking porn star. So for him to think it's crazy, it got to be crazy. There's a lot of videos out there of women breastfeeding their kids. Now, mind you, I'm cool with the breastfeeding.
But the way they make it sexual, they make it sexual as hell.
Not only do they make it sexual, but their OnlyFans link is in the comments.
And that right there is women being dangerous to other women. Like you're setting it up for this moment of nurturing and food and nutrient giving, something that's necessary. You're turning it into something perverted, where now some women, and I've heard this out of women's mouths, I ain't trying to breastfeed. That's nasty. Like, this is a natural thing we're supposed to do anyway. And now it's nasty. I don't want my baby sucking on my titties. That feel weird. Like, yeah. And now you've made something so natural and innocent, honestly, perverted, because this is it. And I get it. You're exploiting the fetishes. However, why you put the baby there? You could have did it in a different way.
Could have squirted milk at the camera.
Yeah, you didn't have to put the baby in there suckling on that moment. And look, I have friends who have done it, and my family members have done it, where you just show too much of the boobie, and I'm just like, we can see the skin, like just up to here. You don't have to show us the areola and the suckling of it. It's too much. It's just too much.
A couple of them where they literally will have the camera sitting here like this, and you see the baby like trying to, the baby trying to pull the titty out type shit.
Yeah, that too. And the baby be like, the baby be 12 years old. Bitch, if you don't put that big ass teenager down, the nigga got teeth. He got, hey mom, bloop bloop, let me get some milk. Like, nigga driving.
It's just, it's amazing the lengths people really go through.
It's a mental illness, man.
It's crazy.
Because they get serotonin feed, they get dopamine off of the likes, and now is supported with money. You know what I mean? So now if you get the likes, you get money. Well, not now, but OnlyFans been doing it. But with the social media platforms, you reach these goals, you reach this many people, you get $50, you get $20, you get these goals. So,
and it's like, oh wait, if I got $20 for just doing that.
How much are you worth? How much are you worth? That's really what it is, y'all. How much are we being sold for all the time in this new age technology of slavery? How much we being sold
all
for?
Money ain't good money.
You got to tell these people that, Tasha, all money ain't good money, because they don't know. They don't know.
Are the viewers of these pranks, influencers, like anything. Viewers of all these different videos and all this content of people just doing the most crazy, ridiculous, obnoxious shit that they could possibly think of. Are they innocent viewers or are they active enablers of this content, if you will? These forms of content, if you will.
So I will say that it takes a a very intentional act to stop scrolling, to push play, to turn your volume up, to lock in to the video. Like it's some intentionality to that. So to a degree, they have to be held responsible. Like the number of things that I just don't know, and I'm on the internet every day, but my scroll game is like that shit is magical. I don't need to see everything. I don't need to stop. I don't want to see you fight. I don't want to see you win money in your PayPal from your game. Like I
Hey,
can just
wait, real quick.
go on
The
by.
fights
Mhm.
though, when the people be knocking out the white people, it'd be funny. I do watch them.
Listen,
I
I
do watch
follow
them.
a page specifically called it's just the initials for I know you fucking lying. So IKFYL. When I tell you her fucking content is chef's kiss, shit, we got Thug Thursdays.
Thug
Thug Thursdays
Thursdays.
show all them what do I call them? Non-melanated people in their finest hour.
Locked up. Oh, in their finest hour.
Their finest hour. Either they getting beat up, locked up, sentenced to some real time. It is the best page that I follow. And that's where I get all whatever I'm going to get. If it's not on that page, I'm probably not going to get it.
That's how Tasha get her news. That's how, hey, but you know what's crazy? That's how a lot of people on social media get their news. They follow someone who always is up on the
Yeah,
hottest
they
stories.
be
So I
everywhere.
get it. I get it. I do it. I'm guilty of it too. I mean, I think we all are to an extent because
To a
it's
degree,
all clickbaiting.
to a degree, everybody is. I mean, especially if it's somebody
Yeah.
like we all got that one person that when they say stuff, it rather it's funny, it's engaging, it's something. So you pay it. I mean, it's when it comes to let's say sports. Let's just say the Eagles, right? It's one dude that I don't necessarily say I follow him, but his videos pop up all the time because I like the way he rant about when it comes to the Eagles. You got some people that just bitch, moan, and complain. He actually be talking some real shit. So it'd be like, damn, like I rocks with both. But social media has become the biggest news platform,
Oh, yeah.
if you will.
Oh,
Whether
yeah.
it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, which I hate Twitter, but I love Twitter at the same time. It's weird. I don't know. I gotta love
No,
hate
I
with
get it. I don't like the format because it's kind of, for me, it's weird to follow, but it be having the most juiciest stuff on there. It be having the most entertaining things on
definitely
it.
some juicy stuff on
But I
there.
just don't be on it all the time. I see something and I go look at it and then I'm off. So, because I don't want to support, the dude, whatever his name is. But whatever.
I didn't think about it that way, but that makes sense.
I shouldn't be on Facebook either or Instagram, but here I am. So
I didn't think about it that way. I had a love hate with Twitter. To me, everybody on Twitter wants to sound like they're the smartest person on the planet.
Oh, that's how I feel with it.
We know, and I understand. Again, I gotta love hate with Twitter. I get it.
that's what I'm saying. Twitter got some nice stuff on it, but
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I love Twitter. It's my favorite social media.
Y'all just purrs. Freddie, how far is too far, and who gets to define that line?
Well, you're too far. One, society's automatically gonna judge you're too far. Society, you put it out there, society's gonna judge you in the comments. That's why you did it. You wanted them to judge you and get a reaction out of them. So I think if it gets too many clicks going right or left, it all depends. If it's like 50-50, people don't care. So for instance, how far is going too far? The boyfriend that had to prank on his stepkids, he not even married to their mom. He woke them up in the middle of the night talking about your mom died in a car crash. Yep. Woke these kids up. Your mom died in a car crash, and you video recording it, putting it on the internet, and the mom come out. Because after the kids is crying, thinking they mom dead.
So we doing real life Chappelle skits now? That's what we doing?
Is what I'm saying. These kids wasn't like teenagers. They was like maybe at most 12, 17, something like that. And I'm just like, yo.
Remember Chappelle did that years ago on the Chappelle show when he came out as a fake doctor, told the kids that,
Yeah.
your parents didn't make it. Zap. So this is what we're doing now? We recreating in real life?
In real life. But you know what? Again, here's what's crazy. We're all performers. He did that to get a real reaction out of them, to get clicks and stuff. Fine. But now we got to remember that these movies, like, I didn't know this, but reading the backstory about The Shining, if you ever watch The Shining, what's her name? The woman that played in it, Shelley Duvall.
Mm-hmm.
They really scared her. They deprived her of sleep, and they actually really scared her the entire time. So that was not acting. The director wanted the real like response out of her. So they were actually really scaring her and messing with her brain mentally to get that.
A lot of horror movies back then,
they do that though.
Yeah, they didn't know like acting, so they would like purposely hide certain things from the script, and they would do certain things because they wanted the reaction to be as natural as possible. And that's why a lot of people in horror are to this day either still fucked up or took their own life, or a lot of that. Like,
so here's another one. Vanessa Bell Calloway in What's Love Got to Do with It? When Lawrence Fishburne smacked her after the anime Eat the Cake, that was a real slap. And it was real. I forget what interview she talked about it on, but that was a real slap. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," because somehow it worked out to where they were too close. I don't know, but it gave a real reaction, because you remember that scene. She was like,
"Fuck you, Ike."
She grabbed the shit out her face. She was like, "Fuck you, Ike." So a lot of things, but to do it in real life for, again, life is a stage and we're all actors, right? So if you think about the world that way, they've created a platform for everybody to have their own stage. And it's crazy, because for me now, I don't know who's performing and who's not, because life is now, it feels like a stage and a simulation. So now I'm a character. And then if you dive deeper into it, do you even know who you are? Because you out here on social media trying to be a chameleon, trying to be one of them.
You see, listen, a Facebook group that I recently joined, I have probably 12 to 15 mutuals in this group. And one of the mutuals is in this group selling a person that I don't know. And I know him. He is in this group with his stage and with his platform and with his acting skills.
Performing.
And I don't know what to do, like, because I have his telephone number. I could text him and be like, "Hey, did you forget that there were people that you knew in this group?" I could comment.
No, girl, let them. Let them.
Here's the problem. By letting him, right?
Ooh,
are you condoning it?
That's what I said. I don't never want to do this shit.
I'm gonna say this: it's situational. How close are you to this person in proximity to have that conversation? Like, for me, it's, am I in a position in their life to check them? Like, are they my friend? And I'll be like, "Yo, who the fuck is you online in this group? This ain't you. You old fugazi motherfucker."
That's how
bring
I
it back.
Do it. That's how I'd like to do it.
Yeah,
so y'all ain't cool enough for you to do that?
Saying, I think so.
No, I feel like we are, but I don't. When I see things like that I don't react well. So it's probably best for me to say nothing at all because there's a potential that I could fuck up the friendship.
Other friendship, yeah. So here's the thing: is it your place to say that? You know what I mean? Because sometimes we over here thinking like, "Ooh, I'm gonna call them out." Not like, "Ooh," but I gotta be hold them accountable or whatever. And then you go back to tell something or sell they mate, and everybody like, "Yeah, we cool. We already knew all of that." You over here the one
So
surprised.
let's think about this, right?
You know what I mean? So I don't know because that's why I stay to myself.
So let's say it's not your place, right? So you don't say nothing.
Okay.
But something negative comes about this later. I don't know what it could be, and I don't know how big it may or may not be.
Gotcha.
But something negatively affect, and something negative outcome comes from this staged program that he got going on in this group.
Oh yes.
How do you feel at that point when something negative happens? Does that because at the end of the day, regardless of how we all feel, we all got a conscience, right? So something super negative comes out of that. Does your conscience then say, damn,
I should have
said something.
I should have said something. I don't know. I'm gonna
sometimes though.
I think part of where social media went wrong is everybody feels that they're not in a position to check a person for being who they are on social media. Most people, I ain't gonna say all, but I'm gonna say 75% of the people on social media are in fact wearing a mask.
Of course.
Now, we know these people. Now, the bad part is the people that I know personally, they know I'll hit them in the inbox. Yo, Kyle, what the fuck is you talking about over here? What you doing? When you start acting like that? When we start doing it, like I don't have no problem with that, male or female. Like it kind of is what it is. Now, I have in fact lost homies because of it, and I don't care. The reason I don't care is stop being fake just because you're on social media. Be you.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, be 100% organically you. If you are not enough, then don't do it.
And I'm not enough.
Be enough. Like,
and I think people want to be in spaces where they're tolerated, not celebrated. You know what I mean? They're trying to get in places to where they shouldn't be anyway. You know what I mean? They're striving to get for clout chasing.
How can I say this? If it ain't meant for you to be there, you shouldn't even want to be there.
That's what I'm saying. But some people go against the grain so much to where they can't see, like, man, I don't see why it's not working out for me. And people like, it's not meant for you. Do this. Do where it's going to be easy. Not even easy, but where you're going to enjoy it.
Somewhere else. Why waste it? Like, why waste your energy in an area where I'm good for, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm out.
Yep. Where you can feel your energy, like, I don't like this. I'm not having a good time. I don't like the people around it.
I'm not even the motherfucker that's going to tell you I'm out. I'm just going to disappear.
Yeah, I'm going to just fade away. That's how I operate.
It is what it is. So, Fred, yesterday I'm in the gym, right? And I get in there and I see working. Say again?
They got the sauna working yet?
Well, I'm in the new gym, so I'm assuming it's working. I don't know. It is what it is.
Right.
But I'm in the gym and I see these. I keep seeing these women, right? They got the one piece bodybuilder set on, hold back out,
the leotard.
Tight. No, I don't even think it's a leotard. I don't know. It looked like a wrestling suit. I don't fucking know. I'm confused.
Oh, you still mad you couldn't wear your bra in the gym?
Hey, fuck you, Fred. But let me finish my fucking story. So, it's a group of them, right? Now, they all got this same wrestler suit on, right? But I don't know that they all together, if you will. But I'm noticing everywhere they at, it's like everybody keep disappearing. Like wherever they at, everybody moves away.
So everyone else who's working out moves.
Yes, everybody's like moving away from them type shit. So I don't know what's going on. And when I'm, You know how sometimes you're not paying attention, but you notice something, so it makes you start paying attention.
Yeah.
So I'm working out, and I got my little area. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm getting to the end of my workout. I'm getting tired. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go over here and do this right here. And then I notice one of them got a fucking camera on a tripod.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why everybody moved.
Everywhere they went, everybody faded away from them. Because it's to the point now, these fucking social media gym influencers, y'all
Hey,
are
yo.
bullies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how y'all try to shape it up, y'all bullies. Everybody paid for their membership. Just because you set up your camera don't mean I can't walk right here to these weights because you got your camera here.
And they say, you walking through my shot. You see my
Girl,
camera there. How
yo,
about
fuck
this?
you.
You're not supposed to have your camera out. You should be working out. And if you are a personal fitness person, then you should have a private gym or a private area to do that in your home because that's your main focus. You shouldn't be.
Or
Mm-mm.
I'm not even saying you should have all that. Work out at a time where the gym is not busy.
I was gonna say where it's not packed too.
You
Do
know
it in the middle of the night.
You know for a fact the gym is not busy at 3 a.m. You and your team can go in there at 3 a.m. and y'all got ample space to do whatever y'all want. But you come in here at 10 o'clock in the morning when you know it's jam-packed and you upset because people walking past your camera. Fuck you and your camera.
Yeah, because I'll kick it.
And it's a lot of people that start to do shit like that. It's people. It's getting to the point where people saying, fuck it, they will stand in front of your camera and work out too because you paid your membership just like I did. You're not privileged.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and then also, I don't want to be in your background either because at some point in time, you can edit me into it, and then I go viral. You making fun of me, whatever.
And it's a lot of that starting to happen a lot now. It's been a lot of videos where women will say, "Oh, look at this perv. He keeps following me.
He's staring at me.
He's trying to get to the
But
weights.
how about this? How about this? You holding up the rotation of the machines because you over here for 20 minutes filming. Man, this bitch was on this fucking leg machine for 30 minutes, sipping a drink and on her phone. And I'm over here like, bruh, if you gonna get up or you going, and then she started doing her tippy toes like, bitch, tippy toe your ass off this machine. Like, pissed me off. Anyway,
it's
getting out of hand.
The links that influencers are going to is starting to get ridiculous. And I don't think that a lot of them understand y'all are starting to piss off humanity.
Well, it's because now this is the era. Think about the kids that are growing up now, how they're recording their lives, and think about their next generation, how they're going to raise their kids on being recorded all the time. It's just I feel like it's just going to get fucking worse. It's just going to get worse. Like Tasha got them glasses. They can record if they want to, right? Think about the next full generations, at least like maybe the next 50 years. They're going to start embedding it. They're working on those things now to embed it into your head. So you be like, okay, record now. Bloop. So you have Droid, you know what I mean? So yeah, it might be sounding crazy to y'all, but
have y'all ever watched Black Mirror?
Oh yeah, I love it.
First season was it.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Tosh, you gotta watch. I want to say it was season 2 or 3. I can't remember which one it was, but they had a whole episode about what was it called? Basically, your social media status was basically that was basically like your credit score.
Mm-hmm. How people liked you in the world and everything. Yeah. How they fucked with you. If they invited you somewhere.
Facts. This chick wanted to get an apartment, but she only had, it was like you had to have 5 stars on your social media, and she only had like 2.5 stars. So she had to do all these different things to get that half a star. She had to get all these likes. She had to like your Uber. Your Uber was connected to it. So how you rate the Uber, how the Uber rates you, so you got to be.
If I had a good day, you had a good day. We're all perfect. Yay. But if you had a bad day and somebody experienced your bad attitude, they give you 2 stars. Now your rating is down. Now nobody gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
She just a 2-star bitch.
Yes. So
yeah,
now
yeah.
that dictated if she can get this apartment that she actually wanted.
It's your credit score.
Like it's crazy. And I feel
Social
like
media credit score, I think.
I feel like we are slowly getting to that point. Because if you look at it, right, once upon a time, the people you knew personally, just because you posted something, they would like it. Then it got to a point where people started getting paid for likes. When people found out that, people stopped liking a lot of stuff. But at the same time, if you are a celebrity, has some form of celebrity,
they liking the shit out of your stuff, and you don't even need the money because you're a celebrity, and you probably not even getting paid off of it like that.
You're
not even thinking about it.
You're not even running the page. You got a whole team of social media people running it. They probably getting paid from it.
Facts.
Because they allowed to run it. You only get a 10%.
Facts.
Like, don't get me started on that, because I'm like, y'all will pay to see Cat Williams for $70,000, Kevin Hart, and all of this, but you won't come see Freddie for $10, $15 just because that's your homegirl. Go ahead, keep going.
It's the truth. I watch people all the time. I see people that do music, and it's like, oh, yo, you heard so and so album yet? Man, I don't know. I ain't about to listen to that joint. Why not? Man, they ain't popping. What you mean?
They ain't popping.
They're not popping because nobody's listening. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if everybody keeps saying they not listening until somebody's popping, I ask people this same question all the time when it comes to music, right? At once upon a time, Jay-Z was just trying to get people to listen to music. Once upon a time, Scarface, TLC, damn, Sexy Rick, all these people, they just wanted to get somebody to listen to their music. And then finally, somebody listened and told another person and told another person and told another person. Until that happens, your homie is never going to make it. Oh, man, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I ain't about to waste my time. Waste your time with what?
Unless homie trash, and I can't listen to but one song, homie. Yeah.
But that's the thing. You wouldn't know they was trash if you didn't.
Unless you listen. Yeah, I was gonna say I at least listen to 1-2 songs. I at least thumb through it. If I don't hear a good track on the first one, I'll thumb through the rest.
I'm one of those people. I'll listen to the full album one time.
If it's better than me, bro. But even if it's a celebrity, if it's not hitting to me,
I'm not gonna. I'll listen. I'm gonna go about 4 to 5 songs in, right?
Yeah.
Once I hit that 4 to 5 songs, something got to be catchy, or I'll start looking for. Or I'll look at the titles. All right, let me see what
theme. I need a theme. If you're telling me a story, then I'll keep it up. Like, okay, I want to see where it goes. I feel that. But
I'm not gonna say, oh well, I don't know who you are, so I'm just not listening. Because it's a lot of mainstream artists that I don't know that people listen to. So what's the difference?
No, I don't do that. I respect everybody's art. I think I do. I at least check it out and read or listen to it a little bit. If it's also not catchy enough it's also not always coming up into my my thought process. You know what I mean? Like my everyday motion, it may not be in my scope to engage. I did try.
At least you'll give it a college try. A lot of people won't even do that. A lot of people will literally be like, oh, they ain't popping. I ain't paying attention. And the crazy part is they could actually it could be a podcaster, a chef, an artist. They could be better than the celebrity, but because they're not a celebrity yet, you're just not going to pay
attention. Nobody trying to listen to them.
Or it could be a situation where I know that person personally. So, yeah, I'm good.
Like, it could be. I hope it's not that. But that's a lot of times what it is.
Most of the time, it's not even a lot. Most of the time, it's. I always found it to be sad. So you can remember. It's like, all right, me and you cool. You remember Rihanna's birthday, but you can't remember mine. Me and you cool. You like everything Rihanna posts, but if I post something, you'll never like, comment, or do nothing on it.
Real shit.
Like, it's just amazing how that
actually share works. Rihanna's outfit. You'll tell her outfit cute and shit, but you won't Tell me my outfit.
Like Rihanna actually gonna respond back to you.
Yeah, I feel you wrong. But that's the delusion of social media and how they think, one, that the celebrity is actually responding. Number one, they think that they're actually engaging. And then social media back in the day, you were engaging. Initially, when it started, you were engaging with that actual celebrity. Like it was that celebrity's page. But now, not anymore, because the celebrities is getting paid off of it and everybody's
It
getting
ain't
paid
been
off
like
of it.
that in years.
Oh, in years. But I'm just
That's
saying,
crazy,
like,
bro.
it makes everybody think that everybody is reachable. And that's not really the case. Again, another delusion of the reality that we think we live in. Like, oh, I'm going to just go ahead and tag them or hit their inbox or something. It don't really work like that. Not at least for not for me, at least. So
every now and then you might get lucky, but that's a 1 in a 6
maybe.
million shots.
Yeah, that's like a lottery ticket.
Facts. Big facts. Let's get into our next segment though, real swift like.
Hell, we like them thick, like a bowl of grits. First of all, you already know she don't give a fuck. Second, you can best believe she gonna talk her shit. And third, it's Freddie. Who the fuck knows where this about to go? But let's get into Celebrity Wire with Dunkosaurus Rex herself, the Foxy Freddie Montaco.
My bad, y'all. I should have glossed up my lips before I started this segment. My soup coolers. I'm gonna say my cup coolers, because I don't think they soup coolers like this. So you heard of royalty, Ayako Katori, Lovely Symphony, and Arrow. No, these are not new adult toys. Not at all. These are all of Chris Brown's babies. His newest addition is Arrow Brown. He is the newest addition to the Brown kids. Chris Brown has welcomed his fourth baby and his second baby boy, April of 20.
What's these kids' name again?
Royalty Brown. Hold on, I'll get to it in a second, Raw. His latest baby, number 4, is with Jada Wallace. She's a model or something, I believe. If you actually look at all his kids, baby's moms, he got a type. All right. He got a type specifically. I think he likes the Blasian type because he was with Karrueche. And if you look at Nia Guzman, his first baby mom of royalty, she was born in 2014. She is either Latino, I'm assuming with the last name Guzman, I don't know, but you know, she's exotic looking, I guess. I don't know. And then his baby boy, Ayako Katori Brown, born in 2019 with Amika Harris. She is a Thai Black woman model. And then you have his other little girl, Lovely Symphony Brown, born in 2022 with Diamond Brown. I believe she's a model as well or something like that. They all bad. Let me just tell you, they all bad. I'm not going to lie. They all bad. They got their own money. One of them lives in Germany, the little boy, Ayako Katori, with his mom, who's a model, and she juggles modeling and raising him. Chris Brown, they say, is an awesome dad. He's almost like Nick Cannon, you know, his idol probably. You know, he makes sure he sees all his kids. He's playing on the private jet with the kids. So the new baby born Arrow was born in 2026. Big ups to Chris Brown. I just think it's interesting that, as much as women say they want to be married, do they? All right. And then 2, as much as women want to say like he's a good dad and all of this stuff, and but is that really a great conducive to the household of having a superstar dad? Now, don't get me wrong. All the kids know each other. They all hang out with each other. And reports say that all the baby moms get together. They support one another and everything like that. So, I mean, again, great job to Chris Brown. He dicking them down. He grabbing asses. He's getting paid to grab bitches' asses and taking the money to all his 4 bitches and 4 kids.
Wow.
He got babies' dads mad at him for squeezing babies' moms' butts, and he get to go. You feel what I'm saying? Like Mr. Chris Brown, him and Usher got it on lock. You know what I mean? So that being said, we're gonna move on to our next story here. I'm getting a little tired of her, but we're gonna talk about her again because she always in the news with her goofy ass. Clarissa Shields is back at it again. Last time we was talking about her, I can't even remember what about. Like, what? She goofy, but it's the greatest woman of all time. Honestly,
Whoa.
she is the GWOAT, not to be confused with the throat goat or the thwoat, but the GWOAT, right? I mean, if you understand, Clarissa has, she's a 2-time gold medalist and she's a 4-time title holder in all three different weight classes, overall undefeated, 18 pro bouts, but is now banned from the MVP events as a result of her on May 16th slapping Alicia Baumgardner, a featherweight title holder, during the Rousey Carrano fight. Alicia and Clarissa have had a long time feud. Just talking stuff back and forth. I don't like that picture of Clarissa. Look at her teeth. Like, why she look like that? Anyway, now with Pat watching by and these two ladies arguing, they are not fighting, they're arguing. Clarissa says, "Keep my man's name out your mouth," and then slaps her like she's Will Smith. No, that's not how it happened, but she was just telling her, like, I don't understand why you're concerned about my relationship with Pap. It doesn't matter, blah, blah, skip, whatever. And some words were said. Clarissa slapped her. And now Alicia Baumgardner is suing Clarissa for assault. And now Clarissa is saying she's suing her for defamation of character because she's talking about her relationship and bullying her online. And she said, you talked about me, so I'm just going to talk about you and call you a whore. So I guess that's what it is. She exposed the sex partners of Alicia and calling her a whore. Yes, I mean, it's so much. And at the same time, I'm like, now this, girl, you got millions of dollars. You are the greatest woman of all time right now. Why are you concerned about what people are saying is the issue? Because now that slap, one, if you was like Mike Tyson, your hands are a deadly weapon, bitch. So therefore,
I don't know if she's like Mike Tyson.
Well, this is what I'm saying, but I don't know how they've categorized her hands, is what I mean. And I think with fighters, that's what I'm saying. Once you become a boxer, I thought that's what it was. Right. So you have lethal weapons. So you just smacking somebody. You should have known better with your goofy ass. Then your dumbass man Pap sitting there letting you do this and be goofy online. So, I have my own opinions about it, but hey, girl, do you? You love that man. He ain't that cute, girl. Did you know that? Pap is not that cute, and you got the money. I just want you to know that. This is why the patriarchy took over.
That guy's something the world's like.
Okay, we ain't going to talk about that. That's a whole different segment, girl. So listen, we're going to get to the final segment for me right here. And this is going back to stop listening to these people to clickbait because you want to, they tantalizing what you want to hear. They tantalizing and satisfying your needs at the moment. It's like listening to ChatGPT or having ChatGPT counsel you because you can't hear the harsh truth. Where I'm talking about Dr. Bryant and her fake ass. She has been called out for her licensure or lack thereof. Like, you're a doctor. Why you posing like this, girl? Anyway, allegedly. I'm not now. Allegedly. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't pose like this as a doctor or a relationship coach, certified relationship coach, right? Look at her face. She looked like she just like lying to you right there. I could tell. For those who don't know, Cheyenne Bryant is a certified relationship coach. She says she has to say she's a therapist for billing service purposes. She became viral, viral staple from appearing on Nick Cannon's podcast, as well as Shannon Sharp's Shay Shay Room. And let me tell you, that's when I started paying attention to her in that interview. I was really digging what she was saying for a minute until I started noticing how many times she would say women, but she would mean woman. Like she would say woman, but say with the E-N all the time. And I said, bitch, don't no doctor talk like that. Like they would correct themselves because she would say a woman. And that bothered me. Those are the things to me that stick out sometimes. That's like, nah, something ain't right with this person, because it's not just the accent. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's me. And I dove down that squirrel rabbit hole for a second. But anyway, for those who don't know, she's a certified relationship coach who became viral through Nick Cannon and Shannon Sharp's appearances. In the relationship conversation lane that she ain't got no license to drive in, she's became a household name, giving people advice on couples and couple advice and marriage advice. I don't think she was ever married. I don't think she's in a couple. So, you know, that's that. We talked about that before. I don't care how hard you got your arms crossed on that flyer or on that business card. I don't care what angle you at. I don't care what color your blazer is. Y'all got to start looking at credentials. Y'all got to start doing your research, because if you are paying somebody to give you advice that changes your life, that helps you deal with something, you really need to be doing your research. Shout out to the people we met at podcast, medical credentials, credential ladies. I can't remember their name at the moment.
Credentialing Chronicles.
Thank you, Credentialing Chronicles, where they do background information checks on doctors, on procedures, on all kinds of things that you would have questions on. So y'all, when y'all go seek help, just don't go to, and I'm not going to say the prettiest face, but just don't go to, oh, this is the first person on my Google, or this is the first person in my feed, because those are all targeting for a reason. So people have called out this relationship guru and said she doesn't have the credentials. Now she's claims, you know, everybody's just hating on her. Dr. Umar has even weighed in and said, y'all just hating on her because she's pretty and light skinned.
No.
Dr. Umar, where your school? Anyway, and she's claiming that the school that gave her licensure or transcripts or whatever, they don't have the records no more. Ain't that convenient? Like, so again, I just want people to stress, you know, we had, what's his name? Big Black Jackson out there telling women how to behave for men and men how to behave for their women. The whole time he cheating on his wife in a bonnet. You know what I mean? We got Dr. Brian up here lying to us with her baby hairs, old ass hairs to the side, telling us she a doctor and we ain't seen no credentials, but she a pretty face and she clickbaity and she gonna make the men watch. So again, be careful, because we live in a capitalistic society where they are targeting your emotions and they want you to pay for that. So that being said, that's it for celebrity news. Don't be fake out there, y'all. They gonna call you on it now. And what's crazy is some people are still supporting, and it's wild because we support illogical, not we, us here at Enlightened Idiots, but people out there in society are still supporting odd ideologies and illogic ideologies, and I just don't understand. They like, yeah, but she knows what she's talking about. Huh?
Tasha, why do you think people are so caught up in these relationship gurus and these fake doctors? Or I ain't even gonna call them fake doctors. It is what it is. These relationship gurus and the people that what they were saying, if you want to cure this, try this herb, and you need to get these herbs, and I wrote this book because of these herbs. And why do people get so caught up in these people so badly, so quickly, so rapidly, and so strong?
So first I'd like to say, her mama named her Cheyenne. I'm gonna call her Cheyenne until I can see a dissertation online, until I can see a diploma with a PH and a D on it. I'm gonna call it.
Because listen, at work, I can print out a nice thick certificate that got the threads and stuff all in it. I could call up a company right now and print that out. Get it framed all nice and everything.
I don't care what school you went to. Parchment got the records on there somewhere.
Parchment got the records, and PowerQuest has the dissertation. period.
Period.
Just a name search. You don't got to know what their capstone or their
Why?
dissertation was about.
There's so many scholarly nexus, like research places. You should be able to find that.
And that bull, I got a refund. But if I get a refund, then I'm not gonna have my credits or my credit hours. So I didn't get the refund. Financial aid said I could have one. Girl, please,
Bye.
please.
And in that interview, in the Shay Shay interview, she divulged how her dad was a drug, a drug dealer. So he taught you a hustle. He taught you a game. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
say
on.
that. People want what they can't have, right? And
Mm.
so anybody that they feel like can give them what they don't currently have, that's where they gonna go. It's very unfortunate that nobody wants to do their own research, and whether it's a herb or some internal work, nobody wants to do their own research. It ain't nothing to do with him. It's you. It's you. You're the reason why you're single. Man, woman, whomever. You're the reason why your life is the way that it is. You're the reason that it's not shaking out for you the way you like it to shake out for you.
Yeah.
They just don't want to dig deep. So it's easier for me to flip open my phone. I do still have a flip phone, guys. To flip open my phone and do some scrolling and come across Cheyenne.
Hmm.
You know what? Cheyenne dropping science out here.
Mm-hmm.
And just go with that.
And then not only go with that, but look at the AI video that's attached to it and start sharing it. Like, look at this real stuff. And you got to tell them, like, hey, yo, that's AI. You see the Gemini logo in the bottom, like.
All people gotta do is say 2 or 3 words that hit you.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta know what they talking about, because I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
They just preying on your damn emotions.
That's
all it is. That's
and
all
giving
it
out
is,
the correct
y'all.
words to say that tap into your emotions, your feelings, and your opinion. Like I said in the beginning.
Social engineering. Y'all got to know it's out there. Y'all got to know what you're fighting against.
Definitely.
Even down to your algorithm. Your algorithm is based off of, like, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I don't even want to talk with my phone in my hand.
Mm-mm.
Listen,
it don't even got to do with your phone. It's just the stuff around you.
I'm looking up something on my work computer.
Yep.
My phone was like in my purse or something. I pulled my phone out my purse, on socials, and what I was just looking for on my work computer is now floating on my personal.
They was talking to each other.
Facts.
That's how it starts.
It's
Skynet.
They both, their work computer and the phone was both on the same Wi-Fi.
Yep, they were.
I was gonna say that too. And do you
So
got
they
to
know
do a
for a
two-touch?
fact.
Do you got to do a duo?
Verification. Mm-hmm.
Verification. Me too. So boom, boom. There you go.
So they know what's what you want to know, who you want to talk to.
I think it's interesting now. People are like, they watching us. They've been fucking watching us since 9/11. They've been watching us even more.
That's
like, so if you got a social security number, if you got a phone, if you got a computer, if you got internet, if you got a smart TV, they already see what you seeing. I hate for them to be like, hey, Freddie, let's look at your incognito tab right now. Let's divulge into that. I don't want. Then they'll be like, that's how they know I'm a creep.
And my silly ass don't even use that.
Nice. What they call it, a callback? Nice callback, Freddie. Roger that. Freddie, who's in charge? The creator or the comment section?
I think, the creator's in charge. The creator is in charge because you decide the content that you're putting out there, right? And you decide the comments that's staying in your comment section. You could block and delete however many people because you're the content creator. So if somebody's saying harmful speech, you can block that. So you can create a happy environment and tell everybody and keep that. I've seen pages like that. Like, if you're going to come over here with your negative stuff, you're just going to get blocked, deleted. We don't like it. And we like to keep this page as a happy, thing. So I think the creator, yeah, I'm going to say the creator, because you could put whatever you want out there haphazardly and irresponsibly, but you can also use these social media platforms in a very positive way. So
You agree with that, Tosh?
Only because of a very recent situation that I viewed on socials. Well, I say it's the audience. So a young lady came on to speak to her experience on Cheyenne. Her mama named her Cheyenne. I'm gonna call her Cheyenne.
Okay.
Came on the internet to speak on her experience with Cheyenne.
okay.
She said her piece, got the hell out of there. Well, what she call her people?
The Cheyennians.
The Cheyennians, whatever.
I don't like that. Okay, my bad.
Doc Squad. That's what, girl, she is not a doctor. Her Doc Squad is what she calls them.
How you?
Not a doctor.
That's how we know it's fake, because no doctor, no real doctor would be like, I'm going to give them a title that I had to work so hard to get. I'm going to give everybody that. For real, because if you miss the doctor on a doctor's name, they're going to be like,
listen, if I'm in a room with a doctor and somebody call him Lionel, you going to have to put some respect on that man's name.
Sir, his name is Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I work in a hospital. Trust and believe. You slip up and don't put doc on their name, they looking at you like, wait, who the fuck is you talking to?
You know how many years, blood, sweat, and tears and student loans I got to get this doctor?
Once they get past that student phase and that doctor, even if it's student doctor, you better say student doctor.
Yeah.
Again, it holds a certain respect to hold that title.
But her Doc Squad came in this woman's comments, and they were doing whatever it is they do, probably faking dissertations like they leader. But anyway, it caused this woman to have to come back on the internet to say, how dare you guys treat me like this? I was just speaking my... So they basically controlled that situation where she thought she was going to be one and done. She had to come back because of what the people in the comments were saying. So I'm going to say it's the commenters.
It could be. I think it's a double-edged sword, though. I think it's both. It's a partnership.
The reason I agree with you, Tosh, is because when you look at a lot of these creators, right? As soon as they get if they get a lot of likes and comments on this one versus this one, they create this one.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
This one right here, they ain't even gonna pay attention to no more. All that, but ain't nobody commenting.
They might even delete it. They might even delete it if it don't got enough likes. Because they don't want their page to not look like it's not popping.
It has to look like glory all the way through.
Crazy.
Like, they are always popping. They are got it like and again, it's performative, so somebody can come look at you and be like, ooh, how much are you worth?
I seen this study. This was a few years back. So I can't remember exactly like who it was or where I was reading it. And they was saying how a lot of people openly admitted that if a video, like they was specifically talking about YouTube. So this was like when they were trying to like really figure out like how the algorithm work and all of that, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people were specifically saying if a video, now the video can look like something that they want to watch, but if it don't got a lot of views already, they won't watch it.
Right. I've seen that.
Okay.
And I found that to be interesting because a lot of people don't know. So a lot of creators, what they do is they will buy the first at least 1,000 views as soon as a video comes out. So like, let's say the video starts at 2:00. They'll have, let's say 1,000 views by 2:01. And it's not because people are watching, because it could come on when everybody's at work or everybody's asleep. But because they paid for those views, when people see it, now it's like, oh, this video must be popular. Let me watch this one now.
Watch it too.
I can't not see what's trending. I have to watch and see what's up with it so I can have something to talk about.
Yes, the most trending thing will always pop, and it pushes you to the top of the algorithm. So let's say you and 30 other people all drop a video in the same 30 minutes and y'all all talking about the same exact thing. Because you paid for those views up front and they didn't, yours is sitting on top. So now yours look like the most relevant, the most popping, the most intriguing.
Yeah.
You had to be saying the better shit when in all actuality you might not have said nothing. Also, along with that, they found that a lot of times what the title is, what the caption is usually never even what the actual video is. It's just something that makes you feel like, oh, I gotta see what they're talking about.
SEO, search engine optimization, right? It's something that everybody has to put into their website, their, the certain keywords and key images, key whatever. Like you said, it ain't got nothing to do. The other day I was like, let me search a plumbing something. And I looked for a specific Atlas Butler. It pulled up 5 other ones first. But I'm like, that's not what I searched for. So it's, it's certain words, certain things, search engine optimization. And it's wild how they do it. Because a lot of the thumbnails too don't have nothing to do with what the video's about. The title, it's just, it's like Pornhub. Stepdaughter does something. What? That's not what this is about. I'm just saying.
I asked Hector one day, right? Just because
he did tell us about the titles. The titles got to be wild for somebody.
I had to ask because I'm like, when you see what is it? Stupid black chick gets ran by BBC in the 8 o'clock in the morning because she woke up and didn't have her coffee first. Like, what the fuck? Just say the chick took some dick. Like, what the fuck? Why do we need all of that?
Like, you just can't say that. You gotta say black bitch spills coffee over white man's dick. Like, what?
Like the titles for porn just be fucking amazing. Like,
and when you click on it, you be like, they just fucking. Like, they just fucking. It ain't even nothing crazy. They just fucking.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, then. Me neither.
Sure, that's what we doing tonight.
That's what we doing. Okay.
I wouldn't know.
Tasha, if the internet stopped rewarding chaos tomorrow, how many creators would disappear?
Majority of them would be gone, never to be seen nor talked about again.
You agree with that, Brad?
I don't know. I think they would all band together and feel entitled that they need to be paid. And they would all be like, nah, we all banding together, all 4 million of us, and we holding the world hostage until y'all start paying.
We're going to go on strike because they in the union.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, that's what I feel like. They're going to... I think that's what they would do.
That's crazy.
And they would do the most asinine stuff, like hit retail stores, like that got something to do with social media. Like, they would go stealing cars, like, until y'all pay us for our stupid shit, we stealing all y'all's cars. Come on, Kia boys. Like,
a boy Kia boys is diabolical.
I'm just saying, I think because now we've created these monsters. We've created this by watching and being enthralled into their shock that now we've allowed their entitlement. You know what I mean? So now they just in a whole nother realm thinking they could do whatever they want because they're a social media content influencer. And you think, like, if you labeled yourself an influencer, what the fuck are you influencing though? What are you influencing?
So
because these kids can't read out here, so you ain't influencing nobody to fucking read.
That word alone is diabolical now.
Artist, influencer, these friend, best friend, husband, wife, these things have so many motherfucking new meanings now that they don't even got the meanings that they used to have anymore.
No, facts. Because a lot of these folks, they are actually influencing no one.
Stupidity.
Thing.
Nothing at all. And it's even like, again, the word artist, it's loose. So an artist, okay, you hit a synthesizer beat on a Casio, I'm an artist. Bruh, you got all these little what is it, analog beats on SoundCloud, I'm an artist. You freestyled a couple things and put it on one CD for yourself, I'm an artist. You took a canvas and you splattered some paint, and then you took a sponge, I'm an artist.
Yeah, no.
So now artists, I get where some artists, you go to school, formal training, and then there's some artists that are just creative from their DNA, whatever.
So,
but it's loose. They say these artists on stage singing. Ice Spice is an artist.
you just said something, right? You said they went to school. You got a lot of these folks. No. You got a lot of these folks who, and I see it all the time. Hey man, where'd you go to school at? Oh man, I ain't going to school. I just downloaded this app. So how do you know that what you making in that beat is actually a good beat? How do you know, the how to put the beat together? Oh man, I
don't need to know none of that.
I just had messed around with it till I came up with something hot.
I just messed
Okay, so can you replicate that now? Oh man, I'm fired, man. My beats is crazy. Okay, so why you not selling none of your beats? Ah man, niggas be hating.
Because did you know your beats could be more well refined if you knew properly how to use that equipment? Because what you could do is go to school and work with the professor who was brought in to kind of design the software that helped, you know what I'm saying? So they have a whole back alley way of looking at it and can teach you differently. But you like, nah, I don't need to learn that stuff. You don't need that. I don't need to pay the whatever tuition and get that diploma. That piece of paper don't mean nothing. And now you're stuck here because you can't open your mind to look at it differently. But hey, do you, and think I'm still a part of the machine. I just want to be doing stuff the Anglo-Saxon or Caucasian way. But hey.
So I watched something on Netflix today called The Crash, right?
I heard about that.
So I watched it today, and so I won't go into detail, but what I'll tell you is what cooked her was her social media. The shit that she was doing for likes right before the crash, and the shit that she was doing for likes right after the crash cooked her ass. Y'all just gotta be careful out here.
Is that a movie or a documentary?
A documentary.
Documentary.
Okay. I'm thinking about something else then. Keep going.
Yeah.
Not only that. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, in addition to the Clarissa and Alicia Baumgardner, Alicia suing her, and then Clarissa's like, I don't need the law. I'm going to just settle this in court. That's what Clarissa said. I don't need the law. I'm just going to settle it in court.
Well, who the fuck's going to be there?
I don't know, man.
The court is going to be there. What do you mean? The court. Not the law. The law will stay outside the room and listen to the court.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. The law is in the bathroom. They taking a bathroom break while they in court. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, Clarissa admitted to slapping her, basically saying, I do it again. So you admitted to it after she said she's going to sue you for assault. And you got millions of dollars. You're the greatest woman of all time boxer. Why are you wasting your time with this itty bitty information? But I just say that to say, social media, you over here admitting to crimes. So they got the evidence to say, oh yeah, I slapped her. So go ahead and pay her some money. Just you be careful what you posting on social media. When you posting it, don't post while you at work. Don't post yourself with all the drugs and guns. If you got a government ass job, bitch, why would you do that? Why?
So that's another thing that I'm starting to feel I don't really understand, right? If you got a vanilla job, a regular job, a 9 to 5, a square job, whatever you want to call it, I don't care, right? If you work one of those, which, contrary to popular belief, most content creators actually work a regular job, Just so y'all know that. They may not talk about it, they may not speak on it, you may never see it, but they making money somewhere, and that's usually where it's coming from. That's funding all the videos that they make it. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But if you have one of those types of jobs, right? Why put your actual money on the line?
In jeopardy.
That just doesn't make sense to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. Social media and work, they have absolutely nothing to do with each other. I'm a firm believer in that as well. I get it. What I do in my personal life is what I do in my personal life. What I do at work is what I do at work. I get it. They should be totally complete entities. They should be separate. Fully understand you. I'm with you. But at what point do you do something deemingly or knowingly that's illegal, immoral, unethical, dumb as shit, foolish? At what point do you do these things and expect that your actual guaranteed stream of revenue will not be in question by you doing these things? Like, how do people think that these just not going to happen? I don't get it.
I think they're delusional. But how are you that delusional if you've went ahead and friended people from your job? Number one. That's number one. Sometimes I find people who work for my job block. So you never come over here and try. I can't find you. I'm not on there, I guess. So there's some people that do that, and then there's others that they just do too much on social media. They think it's a free world out there, not knowing that they may have signed a clause for their job, especially if you got a nice paying job that is a branded type of job that you got to go represent somewhere. Yeah, they're going to be on your. Some jobs actually look at your social media, and some talent agencies, they look at your social media to see if they can bring you on as a client, because if you're going to bring a bad light to their company, they're not going to hire you.
I showed up to a job one time. I'm going to say about 4 months after me getting there. One of the people at the job was like, hey, we all just was sitting around talking. They was like, yo, it's crazy. We was trying to find your Facebook. And I'm like, what you mean? They was like, yeah, when we found out you got hired, nobody knew who you was. So we all was trying to find your Facebook and we couldn't find it. And I said, well, what was you looking for? I'm confused. And they was like, nah, we just was trying to see how you was. And I was like, well, I can actually show you my Facebook right now and you'll still won't understand who I am. You thought you was going to go by my Facebook.
Still wouldn't know.
Yes. And I'm like, but what was Facebook supposed to show you that you wasn't going to find out when I got?
They wanted to spy.
Why did you need to know who I was? I said, when I got hired here, I didn't think one time of who worked here. I didn't really give a fuck. I'll meet y'all when I get there. I didn't think one time, let me look up, let me figure out who all works here. How are they? What they do? What they family look like? I said, you'll never see nothing personal about me on my social media. So you still would never know anything until we have a conversation. It was but it was just like we just wanted to kind of figure it out. I'm like, but what was you gonna figure out? That's
nothing. Because even still, without you having a conversation with me, there's still assumptions and projections that you're putting onto me until you have a conversation with me. So you have no clue who I am. And I think it's interesting, and it may be generational, because the younger generation, as soon as they hear somebody's name, they be like, and looking them up or something like that. Or I'm just like, well, as soon as I meet them, I'll go by what they showing me in person. I'm not going by social media.
I think part of what bothered me the most is all the people that was thinking like this was either my age or older.
Yeah, that's rough
too. Damn, y'all just gave up on getting to know people at all, huh?
They gave up on a conversation, and I think that's what's happening in the world too. People are they isolating themselves, and now we don't know how to talk to each other. So now if I disagree with you, oh, you hate me. We don't get along no more. Or I can't have my own opinion because it's not conducive to peace in the world or something. I don't know, but people's conversations is lacking now. People don't know how to talk to one another because we all up into social media now, doing for likes and clickbaiting conversations.
I walked in the break room one day and everybody looked at me because apparently I said something wrong. I walk in, there's 6 people sitting in the break room. All of them had their phone up like this, right? And I said, this was wrong with the world today. They all looked at me and was like, well, what is that supposed to mean? I said, if you can't figure it out, then I'm just going to shut up. Like, it's 6 of y'all in the room.
Yeah.
All 6 of y'all are on your phone.
And they like this.
What's wrong with the world today?
They humped up and shit like that.
First of all, you got your phone like this, and you trying to eat at the same time. Like, you can't even enjoy your food. You can't even chew correctly because your phone in the way.
And then they all sitting at the table together. What the fuck you sit next to me for if you're not really conversing and talking to me? And I don't really like to eat lunch with people because they be spitting and talking at the same time. Just go somewhere else.
Like it. Me by myself.
I don't like when people blow their nose at the table. I'm very specific when I'm eating at the table with people.
I'm sorry. I got better shit to do with my lunchtime.
Okay. To spend quality time with lunch mates. This is not school.
I'm not going to be the person locking myself in my office to eat my lunch. I'm going to warm my food up. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat. And every now and then I'm going to speak some words to the people that's in the room with me, or I'm not going to speak no words. It is what it is. But what I'm not going to do is be sitting here. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't know. I just can't, like, I don't know.
You can set it down on the table. You have both hands free.
Nah, because then you're going to be trying to look at my phone, and I don't like that either.
That is true.
Okay, I'm just saying. But y'all know what time it is. The fact that this dude really is voguing through pictures is
every week he voguing.
I'm just saying. So y'all know what it is. He ain't here, but we are still going to do our hectic 5 minutes. It is what it is. So people, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. Y'all got to stop letting social media take control of your life. Everybody on social media ain't good for you. They ain't good to you. They're just there. You're allowing your emotions to let them in. You're allowing your opinion to let them in. And they're taking advantage of that. A lot of these folks, they tell you, oh, I'm a doctor. I'm a licensed this. We don't know. You don't know. And you ain't going to do the research to find out. You just listening because they said that 1 to 3 keywords that stroked your ego, played on your emotions, or tapped into your mental stem and made you think, oh my goodness, they are so awesome and amazing because everybody's creative. Y'all got to stop that shit. Y'all really got to stop it. It's not conducive to your health. It's really not. As much as you believe it is, it's not. That same person that's telling you how you should be treating your wife ain't got a wife. That same person that's telling you how you should be treating your husband been cheated on 97,000 times. Let's think about this for a minute. How can you teach me how to do something that you can't do well yourself? Let's be honest with ourselves. And I get it. You've been failing. So you feel like this person on social media is easier to get to and cheaper than going to therapy. But guess what? If you go to the right person, therapy could possibly be cheaper than listening to the bullshit that they're trying to feed you because they getting paid for it either way. It's not that serious. I'm just saying. Also, stop showing more love to the people that you don't know than the people you do know. The same way you liking everything Rihanna posts, Beyonce posts, Jay-Z posts, the rapper from whatever city that you don't know. You could tell them happy birthday, shout out to you, great album, amazing work. But the people that you say, quote unquote, you hold near and dear to you, you'll never show them the same type of love. How is it that you want a person you don't know to become rich? And the person that you do know, you don't help them get rich at all. It doesn't make sense. Y'all got to make it make sense. Social media, Facebook was created, literally created for you to connect with friends, with people you actually knew personally. Somehow it evolved into what we see now, and it's just diabolical. It's dangerous. It's crazy. Like, y'all got to figure this out. Dudes like Chud the Builder has literally, nobody knew this dude existed. Nobody was paying attention to this dude until he walked up to a random fucking dive bar and called a bunch of dudes niggers, monkeys, told them they was chimping, and told them they would shoot him. And guess what? Everybody shared it like it was oh so amazing. Nothing was creative about it. And guess what? Y'all helped him. Y'all's legend, y'all's hero, if you will. Y'all helped him go to jail for possibly 53 years. It's amazing when you think about that, ain't it? It is what it is. But on that note, we see y'all next week. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Deuces.